Hello everyone, welcome in the new episode of my French Crusade kit bash. It's going to be mostly like major adjustments on the minis I last time shown, but I'm getting close to, let's say, finalize them, so probably these are going to be either the last or before the last modification on most of the minis. On this one, probably I'm going to change only the head, just to create some variety. Maybe I'm going to remove the, I don't know what's the name of this top part, and place it on this one to make it a bit unique. But I think it's going to be a good change. But this one is also good, so yeah, I will see. But this is one of my idea. The other one is to change the shield, because on this one there is bigger flat surface, which means the typical iconography or holy stuff can be painted on it. So in that case, some of the unit going to give more colorful appearance of the army. And this is quite a big surface, so this is a very good location for that, let's say, to do it. My other idea to do it on the small shields on the leg. Yeah, so this is a second modification idea. On the sniper, last time I removed the short gun, which is original gun of the unit, but to be honest, I think it's too small or short. This one is much better. I already cut it, because yeah, this is very not good. So before I started to do some med cutting, I realized that maybe it's easier just to replace that area on the gun, and that's it. Okay, it's not the best, but as a quick representation to show, I think this is going to do the trick. Like this, yeah. Of course, the top and bottom part in that case is a little bit different looking, but I think it's still manageable. So yeah, this is probably going to be the sniper priest. The cleric, I shown it in a short, but I'm not sure I'm going to modify it further because it's too busy already. So there is not much location to add any extra gadget on it. Actually, I just got the idea, maybe too quick candle here. Maybe it's too big. But actually it's doable. I'm sure I'm not doing it the most efficient way, but this is what it is for now. I prefer this way. Yeah, maybe this could be a secondary addition to it. Let's save it for now, and maybe later I will modify it further to better align it. But I think it's yeah. So yeah, this is entirely Mr.Jarrrrr mini. Oh, maybe the back is not, but anyway, even the different parts from his treasury, let's say. So, oh wait, sorry, the shield is Westfalia. But anyway, I think it looks very not too friendly Ternch Cleric, so I like it. On the Yeoman, again, head modification, but it's a different one than the previous one, a little bit more longer face, or I don't know what's the proper word for it, but this is also a good one just to have some different look on the units. These ones for the Prussian heads are okay for me, so I'm not going to touch them. But yeah, these little heads are a must to have. Other modification I'm thinking about is to simply remove this shield from the shoulder, because I kind of started to don't like it. Maybe if I smooth out the dots on the shield would help, but otherwise I'm not sure I'm going to keep it, because this is somehow making it looks better for me. So I either keep it and remove this 2 dot and it makes it possible to paint it around, but otherwise I'm not sure it's a keeper. On the shotgun Yeoman again, probably the shield and the head change is going to happen, so a little bit of painting on them. Otherwise the same problem on the shield, so probably I'm going to remove both. Maybe I remove from these and keep it on the other ones, I will see. On this one I already did some experimenting kind of, so the base shield it's kind of off looking for me. Again, the dots are the problem, and if I remove it with a like smoothing sculpt option, it looks a bit better. From front it looks not good, but from the side it's almost a non-existent bump, so it's kind of okay. And this way the shield is more let's say paintable for iconography again. So this is I think a better shield to have all around. So yeah, this is another possibly final change, and some building. These needs to be changed in dimension because it's too small, but otherwise I think it's a good one for stackable buildings for cover shooting and also for diving charge. So possibly I will going to print a few, but I'm still thinking about if I should modify some of them here and there. One of them here required some fine-tuning because here it was for some reason not a full I don't know what's the name, like window frame, let's say. So there was some problem here, and it would be a print in the air. So yeah, in the same set there is some cool ruin building which is also looking good for printing. The too big, and actually this one is a little bit seems problematic for me right now, because these floor areas are not possible to print due to the support. So support cannot go beneath it or below, I'm not sure which one, okay, whatever. So point is, I'm not sure these are possible to print, and maybe it would require to cut just below it and then just glue them. I'm going to probably check it to be sure, but this too small is looking good. Especially what I like is that the sculptor made it possible to separate the different areas from the house. So this means if I don't want to print all the debris to save some time and whatsoever, I can simply... No, come on, do it. What the hell? So simply I can just separate it and remove it. So I think it's a very good option to, let's say, simplify the building, but probably since these are debris or ruined building, it's better to keep it. I removed it from the other buildings though. The other two building I printed, or well, actually they are printed. So this is kind of a tower ruin or something like that. It's very good because it's 3-inch tall, so that's a good one for diving charge. One issue, there is no floor, so probably I'm going to make maybe, I don't know, 2mm thick, so it would make it possible to climb up to do dive charge or shoot or whatsoever, because right now it's just a cover. The other building, however, it's not that high, so it's just only 2-inch, so no diving charge, but it's a good one for cover, to have the melee units and also for elevation shooting, and it's quite big, so this is a very good one. Maybe a few more later going to be made. Maybe I think about a tower actually to make it possible to do diving charges. I'm going to check what I can do with it. Probably it's going to be my first full Blender miniature, let's say, or terrain. But yeah, otherwise these are the current mini changes, and these are the terrains I'm about to print or already printed, and we are going to use it in the next games. There is some plan to make new objective markers, and especially one for from below mission, because it's going to happen in later stage of the campaign, but it looks a good one and it deserves, I believe, their own set of objectives or markers that can be used later as well. Thanks for watching. If you have any question or comment, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you and bye bye.